Okay, I didn't record any of it. Sorry about that. But what I've done is I've done some wiring. I moved my access port down here so that I can hopefully get one of those little magnet things and then stick it right here so I don't have to look at it, but it's there. But I also installed this, and this is not mounted securely right now, but it does work, and it held up to all the pulls I did earlier, so that's fine. Also, yeah, I'm still running a JBL radio or speaker in here for now. I will be replacing this whole kit with one of those iDoing radios or whatever they're called, because I'd like the bigger touchscreen. I think it uses up like this whole space around here. Let's see what else. I got, I mean, this is kind of a cosmetic thing, but I got the two stickers off the back here, and I cleaned up the inside and the outside of the rear glass because it was pretty dirty. But yeah, I mean, everything's just working pretty good. She's just chooching right now. I just like to come out here on the weekends and just start it up and run it. I don't know, probably unnecessary, but I checked the oil and the coolant and all that kind of stuff, make sure after all the modifications that everything was still proper as it is. But yeah, so I need to make a little notch here so the wires can come through, and then just like a little bracket to come up off of there so I can kind of just solid mount this. It's gonna stay there. I don't want to buy a specialty dash surround gauge pod. They're like $150. I don't want to put one here because then it blocks my gauges. I don't want to block a vent because I like my air conditioning. Like today, it's 93 degrees right now, and it's pretty toasty. Don't mind the mess down here. I've been working. But what's next on the list for this car? It needs a radio. It needs tires, because I'm still running on the tires from 2012, but they haven't been giving me any trouble other than being uneven at 60 miles an hour. But such is life. So radio, tires. What else does this need? It needs a pretty good detail. I want to do floor mats out. I want a full detail done on this thing. I want like all the glass cleaned inside and out. Engine bay if possible. I know it's kind of DIY right now, but I don't know. We'll see what I can do about dressing that up a little bit, but I don't really have a whole lot else that I need to do to this thing other than get a couple more logs to the tuner so we can get it tuned properly for boost for the new upgrades that I put in it. But other than that, she's back to being a daily, I guess. I may go I'm gonna try to go on base at some point and throw it up on a lift so I can check out all the suspension components. I know the coilovers, they're BC Racing coilovers, but they've been on there for a hot minute. And eventually even coilovers need replaced, so I might look into that as well. And it does need a new windshield. There's two, well, I don't know if it needs a new windshield or not, but it has two pretty big chips in it, and then it has a bunch of little smaller ones, and I'm wondering if there's like an epoxy wipe that you can do on these to get all of that fixed back up. I don't know if you can or not, but I'll look into it. That sounds a lot cheaper than replacing an entire windshield. One more thing I need to do is for the dash camera. Currently I just have the wire kind of dangling down from the camera. I need to run it up here, around, down through the dash, and then down here so I can plug it in. So that's on the list. Other than that, I'd like to get the CC back there. I kind of like to get that thing sold. It's really just sitting around. It's not doing anything, and this is as good a daily as I'll ever need. And I don't. Once I reach a certain point, I won't feel worried about taking it on any like cross-country road trips or anything. So I can always get like a little cheap Civic or something. Once I sell that and my insurance payment goes down, I can get something cheaper to just kind of tootle around town with. But I don't know. I really just enjoy driving this everywhere that I possibly can, and I see no reason to stop, you know. But anyways, it's a quick little update video on the Subaru and me and all that. So stay tuned for the next one. I'm gonna do more data logging, and we'll do some poll videos whenever I get this thing, you know, fully done up and all that. But that's gonna be it for this one. See you guys in the next one. Bye.